Hey, what is going on, SMT Nation? It's your boy, the SMT. Thanks for tuning in to watch this edition of the channel. Man, it's been busy. I've been making a ton of videos. There's so much going on in cellular, and then also with smartphones. So I'm trying to keep you guys updated on everything that's going on when it comes to the hardware, the devices, and the networks. So if you do appreciate that, give this video a thumbs up. Share this video to your favorite social media platforms. You'd be helping the channel out tremendously. Thank you very much in advance for that. Anyways, in this video, we're going to take a look at a device that just launched. The event was today. It was the OnePlus 8T. And actually, there's also a second device, the OnePlus 8T Plus. Anyways, the devices are going to sell for $749 bucks. It will be available unlocked as the 8T, and it will be available as the 8T Plus from T-Mobile, a model that is unique to them, and there really is only one thing different about it. Cover it here in this video. Now, what OnePlus is touting with this particular device, it's going to be promoting ultra fast charging, ultra smooth scrolling. So it's really about the display and the refresh rate, and then also the charging speed and technology. So pre-orders are available now. You could start that. It goes through October 21st. In terms of the display, which is one of the key points, 1080p 6.55 inch AMOLED, HDR10 plus, 1100 nits. For those of you paying attention, that's very similar to the iPhone. I think the iPhone 12 was like 1200 nits or something, pretty close. Not as bright, but very close. The display is going to be a 120 hertz refresh rate. So that lets you know what the display is like. Warp Charge 65, essentially a 65 watt charging power solution. They're touting 1 day power and 15 minutes of charging. If that's the case, that is tremendous. It is a pretty sizable battery. I'll get to that in a second. Qualcomm Snapdragon 865. There's a 4-camera photography and video system. Silver and green color availability in this phone. The battery is actually unique. 4,500 milliamp hour, but not one solid-state battery. It's actually two smaller batteries connected in circuit. So I think it's two of them at 2250 milliamp hours. It's got a gaming-grade cooling system, high-performance haptic rate, so for those vibrations and get that feel to the phone whenever it does a little buzzy thing. Dolby Atmos support, supposed to be high-quality sound, video, and media immersion experience. Always on display is there. The 8T Plus, the only difference is that it's going to have an IP68 dust and water resistance, not found on the 8T. So if you want that dust resistance rating, you got to go to T-Mobile to buy this thing. They are going to sell it for the same exact price. So this really is the only thing making the phone different between the 8T and the 8T Plus from T-Mobile. The one thing to keep in mind here is that IP68, those certifications cost money, which may be the difference between those two and why it's only on the carrier version. Maybe somehow, some way, there's some kind of a subsidized deal between the carrier and the phone maker. So there might be something in that way. I'm not really sure. Anyways, both phones are identical. I actually would venture a guess that they're actually constructed the same way, and the waterproofing may be the same, but because they're not paying for that certification, it keeps the price of the phone down. So anyways, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 is in tow. It's got the X55 modem. So what we've been seeing from modem performance this year, this device will hold true to that. 8 or 12 gigs of RAM. For cellular, it is going to be 4x4 MIMO. For what you got to know about the 5G, it is going to have N2, N5, N25, N41, N66, and N71 on the NSA non-standalone side. And then for standalone, Band 2, 25, 66, 41, and 71 for NR. Missing, no Band 14. Very disappointing. 46 and 48 are included, so you get the LAA unlicensed spectrum access as well as CBRS. Interesting thing here is that, this is definitely not a Verizon phone. It's not future-proof for Verizon. It's not future-proof for AT&T either. It does have some of the compatibility, so you'll be able to activate it, I think, unless Verizon and AT&T decide not to whitelist it, but I don't recommend it even if they do allow you to activate it there, because it is missing some key elements of their access moving forward. So unless you're just a really huge diehard fan, this phone is really meant to be used on T-Mobile here in the United States. So just kind of like my 2 cents. Do what you want. It's really up to you. It's your money. It spends how you want it to. But again, something I don't recommend for a Verizon wireless customer. I would go a different route. I would go with a different phone, or wait till next year's phones and see what happens there. So you've got the actual T-Mobile variant. You've got the regular 8T, which is still kind of basically a T-Mobile phone, just the way that those configurations are. Anyways, drop me a line in the comment section. I'd love to hear the pulse of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Let me know what you think of these devices. Probably a good phone in my estimation, but I don't know. There's just some cellular stuff there that turns me off on it. Let me know what you think. Go ahead, drop me that line. Thank you all for tuning in to watch. I hope you have a great rest of the day. I wish you wealth. I wish you health, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.